Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Phish Phry podcast. I'm your dad, host Bobby.
And I'm Oliver.
And today we are discussing Phish's 2002 album, Round Room. Now, this album was their 10th album.
So, how much do they have?
How many do they have? Well, after this one, we have 5 more studio albums that we have to do. So, a total of 15 so far. So, this album, this is pretty cool. I thought this was very interesting. This album was recorded over 4 days. So they got in the studio and recorded it in 4 days.
Oh, in 4 days?
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Usually it would take them like a month.
Yeah, a lot of times it takes, months, and sometimes years ago it would take years to do a whole album.
Yeah.
And they got in there and just knocked it out.
They were just like, get it over with. Plus, it's even better because it was probably even quicker because they took some of the jams, or was that last?
No, that was for Joy. Or no, it was a.
I think that was last episode.
Yeah, but I don't remember what album it was offhand.
Yeah, but it could have been quicker because they got that one out quick, so they just wanted to get over to
This is what I think, and this is what I was reading. So it was recorded over the span of 4 days in October. And its release marked the end of the 2-year hiatus from touring and recording. So if you ask me, I don't know this. This is just my thought. They recorded this because they were so excited to be back together and playing music as Phish. So I wonder
makes sense.
I wonder if that's part of it. We're back, the band's back together, we're doing it, and then boom, 4 days and we got an album.
They're probably trying to get back, probably to get their muscles out of sword.
Yeah.
And this, and John Fishman's probably over there.
Yeah, just a good way to stretch those musician muscles.
But they accidentally recorded it.
They accidentally recorded it.
And they're like, this is actually pretty good.
You know what? Hey guys.
And I don't want to do it all over again.
You know what? Let's just put this out.
Yeah. Let's just name it Friday.
Well, there is a song called Friday. Which
that's what I was looking at.
Yeah.
I just said something. Let's just call it Friday.
You know what? Here's a cool idea. What if we call it Round Room?
Mm-hmm. Or
Mike, you got that song. Round Room. Let's just go with that one. So this one I think has it has some great songs on it.
I was gonna say, Tom Marshall, you like this one?
Tom, you like this one? You like this one? Let's go with that. This one has some interesting songs on it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that, where would you say this is for you as far as top albums so far that you've listened to?
Probably in the middle just because of 46 Days.
Yeah.
And Pebbles and Marbles.
Yeah, those are great. I really like, well, there's several that I like.
Yeah.
But
it's in the middle for me.
Okay. Yeah, I tend to say it's not one of my favorites.
It's the beginning of the middle. That's
okay.
what I say.
So if there's 15 albums, yours, it's close to number 7?
Close.
Okay.
About
8, 7, 6, somewhere in there. Okay, I get that. I think for me it's probably about the same.
Yeah.
It's not one that
you just completely hand out to a stranger. You just go hey, listen to this.
Yeah.
And they'd probably be what's this?
Yeah.
What is this about?
Yeah, I do think it's an interesting album.
I would hand it off to someone who gets more to know Phish. And
yeah.
If say one of my friends, they really listen to our podcast, they know about Phish, they love listening to them, they listen to 40 songs on their weekend, I would probably hand this out to them. If they haven't heard it, I'd probably hand it out. But
yeah, I think it's a great album. I don't think it's one of my favorite of their albums, but I think it's got great songs on it. And
especially, it also gives me a lot of, I don't know how to explain it, but they played 46 Days at the concert, and it just reminds me of that.
Yeah.
I totally forgot that it was 46 Days we're on here.
So, saying that, what is your number one pick from this album?
I said Friday, and I really like Friday because whenever you said, oh yeah, she's unplugged. Alexa, she said play Round Room because mine wasn't working, and I pulled up Friday, and I was like, what is this song? And then I looked, and I was like, oh, okay.
So you like Friday?
Yeah.
That's an interesting take. What is? I'll tell you my first pick. My first pick is 46 Days. I think it is the standout track of this album. I think it's just got that groove, John on the cowbell, it's just got a super nice groove, the effects on Trey's vocals, just the whole thing. I think
I like the lyrics.
Yeah.
In the way that, like, everybody, not saying that they don't do this a lot, but, like, on this song, they really, like, go with the beat that Trey's playing, like, in John. Yeah. Because 46 days, and like everybody's just grooving along. Oh yeah,
it's got that.
And then
groove.
Whenever they jam, they just go with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's got that groove,
and then they just let it all out.
Yeah, what they'll call that is a pocket. So like it's just got that steady beat with that cowbell.
Yeah, just
and everyone's just got that groove.
Yeah,
going.
and just sort of like Fuego.
Okay.
They sort of do that, and then they let it all out in the middle. Because whenever I was getting done with allergy shots, we were just watching that 30-minute thing. Yeah.
30-minute Fuego?
And whenever they went into a second song.
No, there was no second song.
A second, you called it a second.
No, I called it a type 2 jam.
Yeah, a type 2 jam.
Yeah.
It didn't, like, they just went from rock and roll to, like, sort of sad, sort of.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what song is this?
Is this still Fuego? Are we still listening?
That's always what I do.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? What are we listening to again?
Yeah. So, 46 Days, my number 1 pick. What's your number 2 pick?
That's surprising because I like 46
so
days.
You picked 46 days.
I was about to say 42 days.
Yep. So, based on that, 46 Days is our top song of the album. Because that's one we both picked. My number 2 is Waves.
Waves? I love it.
Yeah. I think it's a beautiful song.
It reminds me of the in-law of Josie Wales and Reba.
Okay.
Wait, no, not Reba. Yeah,
it does not remind me of Reba.
There was this other song that I was thinking of, but it started with the R. Ruby Waves.
Ruby Waves, yeah.
Yeah. Reba.
Waves, Ruby Waves. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. But I think Waves, I love the lyrics. I love the music. I like that little melody line that Trey plays over and over again. It's one of my favorite. Mm-hmm. And one of the first times I remember hearing Waves was that New York City, I think it was in 21, where they had the whales and the dolphins.
Oh, yeah. You
and
showed
so,
me
like,
that.
it's just...
I thought that was Ruby Waves.
No, that was Waves, because they go from waves into sand.
Oh.
Yeah. Remember the stage kind of had that, the look of the waves on it, remember?
Yeah, and John was wearing that, like, wave donuts.
I don't remember that.
Or that was either last night.
That was,
Oh, yeah.
when they were doing the Vermont
I thought
shows.
It was the Savannah Bananas because I couldn't see. I was like, it's the Savannah Bananas.
Yeah. No, it was in honor of the flood victims.
Yeah.
So I have to say this. I think this might be the first song I've had a third pick. So this will be my third pick, or my honorable mention, and it's Pebbles and Marbles.
I like that song too. That's probably like my third pick too.
But man, there's really so many.
Pebbles and Marbles.
Like things on my mind. When they rock that out, it's real fun.
Yeah.
But Seven Below is a great song that I really like.
Speaking of like sort of those songs, I like that Slow Llama that you played me.
Oh yeah. This week
yeah,
I introduced Oliver to Slow Llama. I think it was from 2015.
It has like that funk in it.
Oh yeah. It's got a really good groove.
Mm-hmm. I heard a slow sparkle, I think.
I thought you said it was a slow maze. No? Okay. I don't
that
know.
would have been cool though.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But I think they have done maze slow. I think I heard that actually this week. But we'll search that out. Now, here's something cool about Walls at the Cave. Did you like that one at all? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is kind of a different song. It's telling a story. But the cool thing about Walls of the Cave is it was written... See, I have it here from
Was
Phish
it actually like a thing?
No. So this one was basically written after 9/11.
After, like...
You know 9/11
Yeah.
in New York? You weren't alive, but
Yeah.
you know in the...
It's Simon's birthday.
Yeah, it is Simon. 9/11,
But not the
2015.
year.
Yeah. The 9/11, 2001, when the planes hit the towers, they wrote this about like the New York Fire Department and the people that would actually went into those buildings to try to help rescue people. They wrote this song kind of from that perspective. And so I think given the context of the song, I think it's a really great song. It's not one I would listen to a lot, but if I'm in a certain mood, you know, like kind of in my feelings or something, I want to listen to something that has some more substance than like Sparkle or Simple. You know what I'm saying?
Mama.
Like, yeah.
Laughing, fall apart.
Yeah. If I want to hear something that it kind of moves me emotionally, Walls of the Cave, I think would do that.
It's sort of, whenever you said, it's telling a story, it kind of reminded me of Esther.
Yes. It to me, it is kind of in that vein of Phish songs. Like it tells a story. It conveys an idea.
I think there's another song that I listened to that tells the story. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, they have several of those.
Yeah.
But I think that one is definitely one that people should check out, knowing that it was written after 9/11, kind of from that point of view.
I just had a major thought.
What was the major thought?
So you know how they played Oblivion at our concert?
I did.
They might have not heard it, but if they put that on a studio album, what if they made a story song about how they became Phish?
That'd be cool.
Like with the album of Oblivion.
So
that would be...
No, that'd be cool. I agree with you.
Like, actually, are they thinking about making an Oblivion album?
I don't know. I mean, they've debuted a whole lot of new songs here lately.
Mm-hmm.
So
if they could fit all of those on the Oblivion album.
So, I mean, it's very possible.
We'd have to go back from part 2.
Yeah. All right, we're going back.
We have to review this.
Absolutely. If they release a new album, we will
definitely
definitely
pick Oblivion. It depends what new songs they have.
So, did you know that Wolfman's brother is kind of telling the story of how Trey and Fishman met?
Oh, yeah. Because he was sort of ringing on his doorbell.
Yeah. It's just a little bit of story about how they met. So,
it's a Wolfman's brother.
Brother. A brother.
A brother.
You got anything else about this album?
I'd not hand it out to everybody.
You're not going to hand it out to everybody?
Everybody unless they listen to 40 songs. 46 songs on the weekend.
There you go. I like it. So here's what you're getting. You're going to go to your friends and be like, look, I really want you to listen to this album called Round Room. But first, I need you to listen to 46 other songs.
On the weekend.
And at least two other albums, and then you can listen to Round Room.
46, especially 46 days.
Yeah.
But don't take that long.
So this is cool. I did read this. They originally planned to record the album live.
Why? Oh, no.
At their December 31st, 2002 concert at Madison Square Garden. But they didn't.
I'm glad, because that would have been like a disaster.
So they were going to record. They went in the studio, recorded everything, and then they were going to go back and record it live. But instead, they're like, you know what? Let's just put out these recordings we did in the studio over 4 days.
Yeah, I'm not like wouldn't it be like a disaster? I'm just like, I don't think it'd be good because most of them probably wouldn't be like still new.
Oh yeah.
To Phish Phry, and they'd be like, what is this?
But on their New Year's Eve, they're known for doing gags like that.
Yeah,
like they'll cover an album.
They did it for Fuego. Yeah, because the interview. I think they did the whole Fuego album.
They've been known to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
They've covered other albums by other bands. They did Casbah Boxed. I mean, they've done a lot of stuff like that. So New Year's Eve, people are expecting some kind of gag, and so if they recorded it, if they
did the whole Cavern.
What do you mean?
Like the whole Cavern album.
Oh yeah.
With Chalkless Torture Cavern, that would have all those other songs.
It'd be pretty fun.
Yeah.
It would be cool now if they went back and like played one of their older albums.
Junta.
That'd be wild.
Or I forgot. I think it was if they played Ghost.
Oh yeah.
Or the whole Sigma Oasis album.
Yeah. And that's what's crazy is like, because we've listened to Sigma Oasis so much, it's like, but it's still
everybody would love that.
Yeah, it's their newest album.
They didn't they play that last night? Yeah, they played it last night.
Yeah, last night. As we're recording this, they just finished their their concerts at SPAC for their victims of the Vermont flooding. So we watched those, which was great shows.
Yeah.
And I still got to talk to you about some stuff that happened in set 2 last night after you were already in bed. It was awesome. But I think that's it for this week. I think we've covered it all this week. Don't you think?
Wait, what did you say?
I think we've covered it all. I think we've talked about all we can about Round Room.
Yeah.
So in 2 weeks, we're going to be back here. We're going to be talking about 2004 album, Undermined.
And we could be making... we're going to be making the new album, Undermined.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Making the podcast about Undermined. So, join us back here in 2 weeks. We'll be talking about 2004's Undermined. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, rate and review, all that good stuff. Follow us on all the socials. We're at Phish Phry Pod everywhere. All PHs all around. And what else do they need to do?
Come and surrender to the flow with us.